What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I'm going to show you something that has hit the exiled lands that you might want to run out and get. Now, this is only going to be found in the chests in the unnamed city, and I will show you the 4 chests that I know of that contain them. If you find other chests in the unnamed city that has these, please let me know in the comment section below. Now, I want to give a big shout out to D-Rick for letting me know that these existed when he found one in the exiled lands. Additionally, a big shout out to Renridge, who backed it up when he found one in the exiled lands. So what you're going to be looking for in these chests are these items right here: XX mod kit, underdash buff, and then whatever the buff is: survival, encumbrance, grit, accuracy, vitality, agility, and strength. And for the record, I'm only running 2 mods on the server that I'm testing this on. That would be Pippi and Hoseb's UI mod. But this is where we're at for the first chest on the map, and it is just back here. This is actually the first chest where I saw one drop. That is the bonus encumbrance, and we're just going to take all of that. And I'll show you the other chest locations real quick. These all operate on the same loot table. And according to the dev kit, you're going to have a 5% chance to getting one of these to drop. Here's where we're at for the second chest that I'll show you, and it's underneath this bridge. You just want to run in here and open up this chest right here, and you could have one in there. This chest is just above the 2-handed star metal guy. He's going to be right over there. The last 2 chests are located pretty close to each other, so this is where we're at on the map. We are just down from the Guardian of the Flame, the 1-handed star metal skeleton. And the chest is going to be number 1 behind the brazier here. We're just going to run around and open that chest. There it is. This is the one that you're looking for. You could get that out of there. And then the other chest is actually hidden pretty well, so I'll show you exactly how to get to that one from the brazier. And if we just go over the edge here and down and then back up, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna get this hidden chest, and it is just through this area. Just run up and off to the left. You're going to find a chest right here. This is the last chest that I know of that could contain one of these. Again, if you find it somewhere else, please let me know in the comment section below. Now, if you're new here, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video. Now let's jump into some testing, and I'll explain exactly how these work. So first of all, I have no points in any of my attributes, and I have the kits applied to these weapons. They only apply to weapons. But as you can see, you get +3 in strength, and you can see it there as well. Now, the buff on the screen shows 1 hour timer for each one of these, and I'll explain how that works a little bit later. But agility +3, and if we go on and on, each one of them is +3. And these only work on main hand weapons. They do not apply to shields. What you really probably want to know is if it stacks with these other potions, and what I can tell you is it does not. So if we take the potion of strength, you can see we have it right there. It gives us +3. If we equip this weapon, it says we still have increased strength, +3. There you go, +3. So it doesn't stack. It would be +6 if it stacked. However, if we unequip this weapon and we equip a different one, it does not give us the potion points back. So you can see it just switches to agility. So these overwrite your potions. So basically, you don't want to use a strength potion with the strength mod kit. However, if you're using, say, agility, and you want to use the other potions to buff the other attributes, you can do that with all of these. They just won't stack to the same attribute points, so you can't use a strength potion and a strength mod kit on your weapon. They will not stack. And the same goes for all the buff fish. If I equip all of those and then equip one of these weapons, the weapon is going to overwrite those stats. So you cannot stack this with those either. What you can stack it with is all of the books that you acquire when you are doing the Warmaker Sanctuary. So if I equip all of these books and then we look at the attributes, you can see it gives me +4 in each one of those. And I'll just roll through a couple of weapons here. So the first one is strength. You can see the additional buff came up at the bottom of the screen, and I have 7 in strength. So any of the buff books will work to stack with these buff kits. Additionally, these buff kits do not work on an already modified item, and they are permanent. So once you apply them to your weapon, they take the place of the other attachments that you could put on it. So I think I know what you guys are thinking. What about a weapon that already gives you strength, like the Axe of the Lion? So there's a mod kit on the Axe of the Lion for strength, and there's a mod kit on the Axe of the Lion for grit. And we'll just look at the attributes and see what they look like when we go through all these weapons. So the first one is a unmodded Axe of the Lion. It gives us an additional 5 in strength. If we move over to the strength modded Axe of the Lion, you can see we get the buff, and we have a total of 8 in strength. And then if we move over to the one that has grit, you can see we get 5 in strength and 3 in grit. Now you can apply poison to these weapons even after they're modded, so that's not a problem whether you're using the Sand Reaper poison or the Scorpion Queen poison. And before you guys are alarmed by the 1 hour timer, you can see I'm going to let this one run all the way out. So we have 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and the buff disappears. There it goes. Now, all you have to do in this scenario is just re-equip the weapon and you can see the buff comes right back. Now, from what I could tell in the dev kit, it looks like these are supposed to be on the Isle of Sipta. They're coded as something that should be on the Isle of Sipta. However, they are in the Exiled Lands, and as far as I can tell, only in the Exiled Lands. So if you find them on Sipta, let me know where you found them. However, go out and grab these because they might not have meant to put them in the Exiled Lands yet, but I think they're a really cool thing, a really cool feature, and I hope that we see them for a long time. And that's all I have for this video, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. There's a couple other videos coming up on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. I'd like to give a big shout out to all my YouTube members. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video.